Hey Taurus friends, welcome back. I'm here with your reading for the rest of July. I've already pulled your oracle cards. We'll get into those in just a minute. Just a reminder, this is general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, if you'd like to be notified of your future readings, like and subscribe to the channel, so you should get notifications somehow when new readings come up. Also, I am wanting to do some pick a card readings. I think they'll be fun. So leave a comment, let me know you were here, say hi, and also if you have any suggestions for topics for pick a card readings. I'm hoping to do some when I'm on vacation, which I will be on vacation later this week for a week, so I'm hoping to do some pick a card readings for that. All right. I have picked your oracle cards already. We'll get into those in just a second. Sorry, I had to pop my ears. We'll do the oracle, we'll do the general, do a relationship looking at you and the person you're dealing with, and then we will pull some advice with the Tarot of Dreams, which I'm really loving. I think it's been giving some great advice. All right, let's get into it, Taurus. We have Three of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Unleash your creativity. And just so you know, I was drawn to my darker cards for your oracle cards. Actually, all three of them, I was drawn to them. And when I say darker, I don't mean like more depressing and that type of thing, but I did get a feel from your energy that you know, you're just kind of going through a transition, maybe from a hard time to an easier time. So when I say darker, I mean just dealing with the harder parts in life, okay, is what I was drawn to for y'all. Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift, but I mean, I definitely see why I was now. Snake Princess, the Serpentine, Path to Power, okay. I definitely see why I was drawn to the more, I call them my darker decks. I don't mean that. It's just like, I have some decks that are real pretty and frilly and girly and all of that. And I have some decks that kind of deal with both aspects. And then I have some decks that just kind of deal with the healing process and the harder times in life. And sorry, my nose started running as soon as I pushed this video. So, but I definitely see what is going on here, okay? You have the Three of Cups here in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you may have been going through a period of kind of overindulgence, maybe partying a little too much. It has been summertime, easy to do. It's easy to get into the mindset, I don't really want to play, I don't really want to work, I just want to play. So for some of you, that's kind of what's been going on. You've kind of like gotten off your path or your goals. You know, you've just been partying a little bit too much. Some of you, it's not you, you know, it's maybe people you've been around, you know, they've just been kind of a bad influence, or maybe you haven't felt like you could trust them. But whatever it is, person, places, and things that you've been kind of overindulging in, or that you feel like haven't been for your best good, and they've just been causing you a lot of anxiety, maybe sleepless nights, maybe guilt, you know, for overindulging and playing, you know, more than working, or whatever it is, okay? I don't mean that you've been irresponsible or anything like that, but it's like the Mercury retrograde hit, and it's like, all right, enough of this. Like, I'm tired of, you know, yeah, I'm having a great time, I'm having fun, but really, it's just causing me fear and anxiety, sleepless nights, you know, I'm worrying a lot. So you're just cutting all of that out. Like I said, person, places, things that you're just like, you know what, you're not in it for, not in it, like you're no longer causing me happiness. If anything, you're causing me anxiety. So I'm going to have to kind of distance myself from partying or people or a bad habit or whatever it is. You are feeling a bit creative. You are getting your creativity back. And not only that, you have, it's like you had with this powerful energy shift, like a big wake-up call possibly, like, all right, enough is enough. Like, you know, it could be due to the Mercury retrograde, would not surprise me. A lot of the readings have been actually getting more positive towards, you know, as I get closer to the end of the month, closer to the end of the retrograde. I actually do feel like this Mercury retrograde has been positive for a lot of the signs so far. So, and I mean that as far as like cutting out, you know, stuff that's no longer serving you, you know, kind of taking a minute to reevaluate and see where you are and, you know, cut out the stuff that's holding you back type of thing. So I definitely do feel, you know, you're getting your creativity back, you're getting your momentum back, getting your energy back, getting your passion. You know, there's definitely this big energy shift right here. And I'm definitely feeling, you know, if I had to assign an element to this, it would definitely be fire, because I definitely do associate fire with creativity, momentum, and that type of thing. So definitely getting your passion back. You have the Snake Princess here and it says the serpentine path to power, and it's like really what I see in this card is like you're deciding, you know, with this snake is really what I'm drawn to. It's like you're deciding which skin to shed, okay? Trying to decide what to get rid of, you know, like clearing out the old, clearing out the negative, clearing out the skins that really aren't you anymore, you know, getting rid of the dead so new growth can come. So like I said, I was drawn to my more darker cards for you, but they have really positive messages here. So and look here, this is a 10. I just noticed this, but this card right here is a 10. And so it's like an end of a cycle, all right? So probably coming to an end of a cycle, and this energy shift is shifting for this new cycle that's coming up for you. So very, very good. All right, let's get into your general. I went into that a little lengthy. Sorry. Alrighty. Taurus. What is Taurus's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for the rest of July? For the rest of July, for my Taurus friends. All right, focus, the Lovers. The Hangman is your obstacle. 6 Cups as your advice, and the 4 of Wands as your advice. You got the Queen of Pentacles coming up here too as your overall energy. Like I said, you're really working on getting back to being practical, being reasonable. You know, you may even be feeling generous towards those around you, helping those around you. 6 of Cups here does talk about generosity, things being fair, that type of thing. So you may even be feeling nurturing towards somebody, or, you know, trying to help those around you. You do have the Lovers here as your focus, so there may have been somebody new that came in. This side, I definitely do kind of feel it's more of an attraction, so a little bit more romantic than if it was this side. It would be kind of more like this is on a soul level, so it could be more of a friend or somebody like that. But with this side, I definitely do get more of, you know, the physical aspect, meaning more romantic. And that's your focus. So maybe you've met someone recently, or it would not surprise me if this is someone from the past. You do have a few cards here that kind of talk to me about like a reconciliation or someone from the past. But we'll pull a clarifier and see what this is about. Oh yeah. So it would not surprise me if this is someone from the past. All right. Someone from the past where things may have ended badly. It's like, because I feel like you've healed from this. I feel like with the Ten of Swords here being in the reverse, that you have healed from it. Some of you may be kind of healing from it, still kind of working on healing from it. But for the most part, I feel like you've healed from it. Whatever happened in the past, you know, you're at least only have a few more swords to heal, a few more wounds to heal. You're really close, okay? So someone new could be coming in, you know, could be looking for love, ready to open your heart again and look for a relationship because you've healed all of the wounds from the past. But it could be this person from the past too. We'll probably find out more in the love reading, but I do see quite a few cards here that talk to me about reconciliation. But you have here the Hanged Man as your obstacle with a Page of Wands. The Hanged Man with a Page of Wands as your obstacle. I feel like here it's saying that you need to, before you start something new with this person, you kind of need to hang out and get a new perspective. You need to be able to think about things differently. Because if you go in, especially if it's someone from the past, but even if it's someone new, a new relationship, but if you go in with it with the same perspective that you've had through all your past relationships, you're kind of going to get the same result. So it's like you need to get a new perspective. You need to go into this thinking differently, all right? More creative. You know, you need to have a completely different mindset too. I know this is the Page of Wands, but this is new. Before you can take any action, maybe even the way you start needs to be a little bit more creative, more outside of the box, you know, just different, okay? I feel like here it needs to be different. Don't go in doing the same thing, bringing the same old thoughts, bringing the same old patterns, you know, because it's just going to end the same way. Even if it's someone new, if it's someone from the past, it's still going to have the same outcome. All right, and then here we have, as your advice, the Six of Cups. And I'm telling you, I just feel, there's too many cards there. I just feel like this is someone from the past. Okay, I definitely do feel like it's someone from the past. Whatever it is, I feel like there's love coming. If you haven't already met this person, you know, they're coming. Okay, still too many. Come on now. Still too many cards. I've been dropping everything today. It's been weird. I'm not normally that clumsy, but I've dropped a lot of stuff today. Still too many. Let's give this another shuffle. Get the cards acting right again. Whoever this is, whatever this is, make sure it's balanced, okay? Make sure it's an equal give and take, all right? And don't necessarily, now is not the time to take action. Now is not the time to make any love offers, okay? That's what I mean. Don't offer your heart. Don't make any huge decisions or offers right now, okay? It's okay to kind of say hey and like kind of talk to this person, but don't make any offers yet, okay? It's not time yet. Just kind of like be fun, be flirty, make sure everything's even Stevens, you know, balanced, but it's not time to offer your love yet, okay? It's not time to offer everything you got. We're still in the Mercury retrograde, okay? Your most likely outcome is the Four of Wands. So I do see you either getting back with this person. Nope, I see you getting back with this person. If this is someone from the past, I see you reuniting with them, reconciling with them, and really putting in the work. All right, really putting in the work in this relationship this time. Could be the first time, you know, it was kind of more of a page, it was kind of immature, you know, just kind of a fling, kind of fun, and it's like, but, you know, when it ended, like, it hurt like hell. And, you know, that's not how it started off with, but I see this time, if, you know, you do end up getting back with this person, I see you putting the work in, okay? I see you not taking it kind of like as a fling anymore. I see, you know, when you are ready, when it is time to make this offer, it's not time to make the offer yet, you know, but when it is time to come together and make that offer, you know, you're going to be putting the work in, okay? So, not bad at all, Taurus. Really good reading. And luckily, the readings have been pretty positive. The past few readings I've been doing, they've been pretty positive readings. As we get closer and closer to the end of the retrograde, I feel like this has been a really, really healthy retrograde, actually. Didn't start off that way. Oh my gosh, the second it hit, I could feel it. Like, I had, the very first day, I was like, holy crap, like my whole energy has changed, and not in a good way. But, you know, it took me a few days to work through it, but I feel like it's been the better for me too. So hopefully you guys too. Taurus, overall energy, Judgment. In the reverse, not making any decisions. You know, not committing to anything yet. Not a bad idea. Let's see. What about the person you're dealing with, Taurus? There it is. The Emperor. Could be an Aries you're dealing with. They got their shit together, though. They're planning. And he's in the upright. And it could be him or her. It doesn't matter. You know, but he's got his shit together. He's pretty determined. And I say he, it could be she, is planning on getting you back, has a plan in place, working on their stuff. And I don't feel like it's bad. Like I said, you're not making a decision, and they're like, all right, well, I'm gonna win you back. That's kind of what I feel like. That's kind of what I feel like. But you could be dealing with an Aries. Could be an Aries. We'll see. Four of Pentacles. You're keeping it close. You got the Hangman here again. Two of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Five of Cups. They miss you. And they ain't waiting on it anymore. They ain't waiting on it anymore. And you know what I mean by they ain't waiting on it anymore? Meaning they're going to they're gonna start taking action, is what I feel like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So overall, let's see what you guys got. Three of Cups again in the reverse. Overall, Three of Cups in the reverse makes me think that there's been some people around you, outside of the two of you, that may have caused issues between the two of you. Could have been a third party situation. Could have been a little bit of player type of thing going on. Like I said, I kind of feel like the obstacle for the other, you know, the obstacle kind of was that it may have been a little immature. But, you know, oh, Lordy. I mean, this is good. But look at this. Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and then the Two of Swords in the reverse. So, you're not quite ready to make a decision yet, all right? You're not really ready to make a decision yet. You're keeping things close, okay? You're not really letting everybody know where you are, where you stand, what you're thinking. You're just keeping everything kind of close to your chest right now. Kind of haven't, you know, that Hangman again coming up as your obstacle. You may be staying here too long, okay? So be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful that you're getting a new perspective, that you're thinking things through, that you're not really just going in circles and, you know, kind of just hanging around because you don't want to make a decision. But you are going to be making a decision. okay? That's why you're kind of taking this time out. You're like, I'm going to really think about this. I'm going to look at it from different angles. Maybe see if I see something I didn't see before. And I'm going to make a decision. They miss you and they want something new. Ace of Wands here. They are very passionate about you. They miss you. They miss you. They miss what y'all had. They want to start again. They are ready. They are ready. And like I said, they aren't waiting. They aren't waiting. And I don't mean that like they aren't waiting, they're going to move on. I mean, they aren't waiting to make a move, because here they have the King of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. They know what they want. They know that you fulfill them. They know that you fill their cup up, type of thing. They know that they're happy with you. And they got their emotions in order. They got control of them. They got them in check, and they're coming after you, I feel like. However, they're not sure. They're not sure. They're moving towards you, even though they're not sure that it's going to be any better than it was. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with as well. However, you know, they don't necessarily have a whole lot of faith, but I feel like they don't have a whole lot of faith here because you are so hard to read. You are so hard to read right now. You know, and they're not even sure that you're going to choose them. Not even sure you're going to choose them. You know, and they can't read you. They don't know where you stand. They don't know where your head is. You're really conflicted about this. You are really, really conflicted. I'm not seeing that you're fighting with this person, because I don't see them fighting with you. I feel like they are being very open about where they stand, because they, like I said, they got two aces over here. They are very passionate about you. They are attracted to you. You know, they got the fire, but they got the water too. They got the emotion. You know, it's not just attraction with them. It's not just physical with them, okay? It's emotional too, okay? And so I'm feeling like this conflict here is within yourself. You are conflicted about what to choose. And you have the Seven of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles. I do feel like you are going to keep your options open. I feel like here, especially here, you know, you're going to be really guarded, okay? You're going to keep your options open. And you're going to kind of keep things close to yourself, to your chest, or it's going to appear that you're keeping your options open. I really don't think you are. I think you're keeping them open as more of some kind of protecting for yourself, like some kind of defense mechanism, because with this conflict here, I feel like you're conflicted. You're like, do I keep my options open, or do I come back to this person? That's what you're conflicted about. And so you may appear to kind of keep your options open, but in the end, I feel like you go back to them, because you don't abandon it. You don't, you know, you're not, I just feel like you go back to them. Definitely heavy reconciliation here. I don't feel anything negative from their side. They, you know, they got the Emperor and they had the King of Cups both in the upright. So they're on the up and up. They're very honest about how they feel. They still, there's some doubt there. There is some doubt on their side as to whether you're going to take them back, whether y'all are going to get back together. Lots of internal conflict, I feel like, on your side. And if this was the case, you kind of need to stop listening to them. You know, you need to kind of do this yourself, make this decision for yourself, because I do feel like there were some people, places, or situations that could have been meddling in this, even if it wasn't a third party, like affair type of thing. I do feel like there was some meddling. Okay, there was some meddling. I feel like that's what got in between the two of you, and that it was a little immature, a little young. You just had things to learn. They had things to learn, but they have it for you bad. They have it for you bad, Taurus. And you're very, very conflicted about it. But I do feel like you end up going back. I do feel like you at least give it a chance. Let's pull some advice, because I'm kind of interested. Taurus. What should you do? What should you do? What advice do you have for my Taurus friends for the rest of July? What advice do you have for my Taurus friends for the rest of July? Taurus. Seven of Chariot. Just the Chariot. In the reverse. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Stop trying to control this. Just kind of like, you know that song, what, you know, Jesus Take the Wheel? Kind of let someone else take the wheel right now. All right? Just see where it takes you. See what options you have. You have the Ace of Cups here in the upright, though, so, you know, it's time to be open to something new. You have the Knight of Wands here in the reverse, though. So I don't feel like here you should be the one taking the action. Just be open to what comes in. You know, kind of see what options you have. Strength. Leo energy. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Oh, that was too many. Let's see. One more. So, what is it? Six Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is gonna sound kind of weird. Okay, I feel like here you should stop thinking so much about where you're going. Just kind of like give up control for a little bit of where you're headed. It is time to be open to some kind of new cycle, some kind of new love. Could be someone else. Could be someone new. Could be. I just feel like you should be open right now to love. Okay, you should be open to whatever comes in. Stop trying to control it. Just be open is what I'm feeling. But don't take any action on it. Okay, we're still in the retrograde. Still in the retrograde. Almost over, but we're not. So don't take any action. Just kind of see. I'm really feeling here. Just kind of see what comes to you. Okay, see who and what is coming to you. In the meantime, just work on your strength. Work on your inner strength, your outer strength. Just work on you and your stuff. Again, I'm getting that here with the Six of Cups too. Just work on your strength, okay? Don't start anything new. Okay, don't start anything new. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's not time to start anything new. Yes, you need to be open, but don't take action. Okay, your Knight of Wands and your Ace of Wands both are action to me. You know, they're both saying now is not the time to start something new, not time to take that action. Just be open, okay? Just work on your strength now, okay? Six of Cups has been coming up a few times for you. You are wanting to be very generous, especially to this person that's coming in, but you still have some things that you need to work on so you can move into this very, being very strong, okay? See if there's anything else here. Just, I mean, the biggest thing, just don't control anything right now. Don't try to move anything forward. You know, every action card you have here is in the reverse, okay? Now is not the time for action. Be open to what is coming in, okay? Be open, but it's not time to really actively go towards it. It's coming to you. That's why you don't need to take action on it. It's coming to you. Alrighty. All right, Taurus. Overall, a pretty good reading. I hope you have the great rest a good rest of your July, and I will see you next time.